Elias's lab hummed like a cathedral for restless minds, quantum servers purring, espresso machines hissing, and not a window in sight. He looked like a tech bro who read Camus for comfort, nursing his third espresso while teasing a breakthrough in molecular skin regeneration. Ping. From Hawk.
Doc, check the shared drive. Watch the footage before you call. It's, long.
Elias sighed, the kind a man makes when he knows regret is inevitable, then clicked. The screen bloomed into neon, a Vegas club, bass pounding like a misdiagnosed heart, fog machines exhaling glitter, and bodies moving with weaponized confidence. Echo, calm, unblinking, was already seated at a corner booth when a waitress drifted past. "Pixie Kiss will attend to you shortly," she said, as if that were a normal sentence. Elias squinted at the monitor. "Pixie, what now?" he muttered, already bracing for catastrophe. She arrived like a headline. Pixie Kiss. A gold, nearly see-through dress fought a losing battle with physics. She moved like she charged by the minute, sat like she billed by the fantasy, and wore the kind of perfected face that made mirrors feel underqualified.
"You look tense, baby,"
she purred, one brow cocked like a loaded safety.
"Want a lap dance? I do vertical, horizontal, even psychological dancing. I once cured a man's divorce with a shoulder shimmy."
"No need," Echo replied, steady. "But I'll pay double if you answer some questions." She tilted her head, assessing him like a hornier version of an IRS audit.
"Double? Damn, you're hotter than a church scandal. All right, sexy NSA, shoot."
Echo slid a photo across the table. Teenage braces, acne, a haircut that screamed "Mom tried." She flinched, then bristled.
"Don't tell me you're one of those nerds who lost money in Chad's weed coin. I dumped him when he photoshopped abs and stole from a dog shelter."
She started to rise, until Echo laid down a neat stack of cash. Gravity, redefined. She sat.
"Okay, pappy. Yeah, that was me. Mathlete nightmare turned miracle. Dr. Montoya did the nose, $3,000, and my cheeks haven't moved since 2021.
Echo opened a folder like a judge lowering a gavel. "You're also this woman?" A fertility clinic profile gleamed up. A B-type blood, brown eyes, artistic bent, lactose intolerance, the biological resume of someone who might accidentally donate a genius. Pixie, Jimena, froze.
"Chad, sold the info about my eggs. That was supposed to be anonymous. He said I was helping science, not building someone else's kid like IKEA furniture."
She grabbed Echo's cocktail, took a defiant sip, and grimaced.
"First and last time, I even got a Sure afterward. Tiny coils, permanent. I'm allergic to children and surprises now."
Elias, back in the lab, choked on espresso. On screen, Echo remained unruffled, shifting into the Los Angeles way of verifying truth. Not biometrics, memory. Personal trivia sharp enough to draw blood. Favorite period snack?
Flamin' hot Cheetos, dill pickles, and strawberry Nesquik. Don't at me.
Weirdest place you fainted?
Inside a Hello Kitty mascot at Chuck E. Cheese. Tequila and anemia. I was 18 or 20. Time's a scam.
Word you always spell wrong?
Restaurant. I keep adding a silent B like it's French.
Elias laughed, full mad scientist cackle, then hit pause. The Botoxed smirk froze on screen. "That's her," he whispered. "That's actually her." He opened the file Hawk left, XIMENA _ CLINIC _ PROFILE.PDF. Fertility donor, Jimena Luisa Romero. Blood type, a BRH null, the rarest of rare. Languages, Spanish, English, a little Tagalog. Grew up with a Filipino couple from the PH Embassy in Mexico. IQ, 134. Inclinations, visual arts, language, anatomy. Allergies, dust mites, gluten, ignored, drama. Psych eval, chaotic neutral tendencies, high persuasion/deflection. Notes: childhood asthma, lactose intolerance, caffeine dependent, donation, anonymous, single instance, no legal claim. Data stared back, smug and undeniable. Elias leaned into the glow. Jimena, bakit hindi mo kamukha si Ella? He breathed. Cosmetic procedures or not, something should have rhymed. Kung identical twins sila. But they weren't. Different blood, different prints of fate. Echo slid another photo. Two women, one serene, unmistakably beautiful, the other vibrant, grin wide, eyes too familiar. Jimena's fingers trembled as she took it. A single tear gathered, defiant.
That lady is my biological mom, and the other, my fraternal twin. My adoptive parents made sure I knew they didn't want me accidentally dating my own brother.
Elias nearly dropped his cup. Fraternal twin. The words detonated and cleared the fog in one light-blinding flash. His chest tightened. This time, not from caffeine. Simulations began sprinting across his mind. Anomalies, case files, edge case literature. Something rare, something that shouldn't be possible, except here it was, balancing in stilettos and arguing with destiny. A new clip loaded, a quiet hospital room. A boy, Jimena's son, kicked his heels on an exam bed, unbothered by how loud his blood might speak. The lab report scrolled. Blood type. B. Elias blinked, then again. Same as Jimena's ex, he murmured. Not Ella. Not Aliyah. The espresso cup hit the floor, porcelain surrender. An email banner slid into view. From Echo. Preliminary verbal confirmation achieved. DNA test for the boy in process. Per protocol, testing for Aliyah and Ella initiated. Encrypted files to follow. He steadied himself against the console, mind storming through heredity, mismatches, and the kind of implications that made Nobel dreams feel small. This doesn't add up, unless... The word hung there, terrifying, exquisite. A theory that could upend the tidy chain of biological truth. He wasn't ready to say it out loud. Not yet. On screen, Jimena dabbed the corner of her eye, then scowled at her own reflection in a cocktail spoon.
Why is she prettier than me? That nose is criminal.
Elias breathed out a stunned, reverent laugh. Holy, this might be the breakthrough. In the glow of too many monitors, with the hum of machines and the perfume of burnt espresso, the impossible didn't just knock. It sat down, crossed its rhinestoned legs, and waited to be named.
Late morning drifted through the lab like a soft hymn. Sunlight sliced thin across glass, machines purring, caffeine ghosting the air. Ella nudged the sliding door with her hip, one hand balancing a tray. Sandwich plus lukewarm coffee equals love in practical form. Kumain ka muna, she said, half mom, half sass. Baka sabihin ng anak mo, pinababayaan kitang magutom. Elias didn't look right away. When he did, his voice wore something new, tremor, tenderness, truth.
Anak natin, Gabriela.
He said softly.
She's ours.
She blinked. Full government name, Gabriela. Marriage proposal energy in a lab coat. And did he just say ours about Aliyah? Hoy, she whispered, teasing to hide the jolt. Okay ka lang? Baka may nasinghot kang compound. His gaze eased, all edges rounding.
Well, she's almost a daughter to you in every way that matters.
He murmured.
Gaya ng sabi ni Mama, a donor sparked life on Aliyah. Pero ikaw ang nagbigay buhay muli sa kanya. You share the same blood, a rare one. At dahil doon, mas may karapatan kang tawaging anak si Aliyah.
Ella tilted her head, heart tugging. Not bad for Lola wisdom. Pero kung sino man ang biological mom ni Aliyah, dapat talaga magpasalamat tayo. Binigyan tayo ng napakahalagang regalo, si Aliyah. A quiet, almost smile curved on his mouth. To cut the ache, he cleared his throat. We have plans later, don't forget. Maaga kaming matutulog ni Aliyah, she replied. May dance lesson siya bukas ng... He stepped closer, closer gravity chose a side, and it wasn't hers. His eyes tracked the map of her, jaw, cheeks, the upturn of her lips, then lifted, lingering where souls live. The lab's hum lowered. As if the machines gave them space, he leaned in, slow enough for her to step back. She didn't. Warm breath skimmed her cheek. His voice dropped, rough satin. I'll come to your room, he said.
We'll go somewhere later.
A promise, a warning, a confession. Her breath caught. Anticipation flickered down her skin like match fire. She blinked, spun, and fled with the tray, muttering, Aba, ano yon? Bakit may pa-mystery whisper ang kuya mong genius? Behind her, Elias stood exactly where she left him, still, steady, quietly victorious, like he'd solved the hardest equation, her. In the living room, Aliyah's brows were knitted, tiny scholar at war with sevens.
7, 14, 21, 28, 35.
The doorbell chimed. Jonas appeared. Philam, Star Wars tee, mismatched socks, coding camp aura, and a medtech hovered behind a cooler bag. Hi, Miss Ella, Jonas said. Brought our medtech. Wellness check. VIP protocol. You know, golden blood and all. Ella's eyebrow did the protective mom arch. Wellness with a needle? Don't tell her yet. She hates those. Too late. Aliyah spotted the cooler and froze.
Mama!
Jonas launched into distraction mode. Hey, Aliyah, you know what I hate more than needles? Math. Want a trade? I get the needle. You do my taxes someday. A giggle slipped out despite the fear. Ella held one small hand. Elias arrived like a quiet anchor from the hallway and took the other. Oh, diba? Ang tapang-tapang ng baby namin, Ella murmured. Mana kay mama, diba? Elias's mouth quirked.
I'd say 50% mana sa jeans ko. The calm, the logic, the elegance under pressure.
Elegance, she snorted. In pajama pants and lab slippers. Jonas almost choked, trying not to laugh. Elias leaned toward Aliyah.
You want to be a doctor one day, right? Show mama how courageous you are.
The needle kissed skin, a wince, no tears. 2 hands holding hers, 4 eyes steady on the bravest girl alive.